So we have our yeast mixture covered under a blanket over here. That's supposed to sit for 15 minutes while it gets big and bubbly. There's a little bit of sugar activating the yeast in there and some warm water. It's taking a little nap. While that was happening, what I did was I have 2 bowls here. I'm making 2 breads. I'm going to do one that's very traditional, which I've never had this bread, so I'm sure the traditional will be great. But in the off chance that I didn't grow up with it, I don't have the attachment to it, and I don't really care for it, this one we're going to do more of focaccia style. This one's going to have extra olive oil in it. We might, don't tell anybody, put a little butter in that one, and we're going to put some olives and some rosemary in it. So we've got our traditional and our non-traditional. So basically I've got 2 things going now. So this is basically just bread flour. I'm adding some salt. I'm going to whisk them together, and then comes the olive oil and butter. And once that is incorporated, then comes the yeast mixture. So stay tuned. Though we could probably move that bottle of red wine before I have an accident. And
like accidentally drink all the red wine.
Like accidentally drink all the red wine, yes. Oops. So we just found out, this just in, that this has to sit after we knead it for 2 hours before we start to actually continue the bread making process, and it goes into the oven and all that. So, bummer, we might have had so much red wine by the time you come back around 2 hours that Lagana starts to get a lot more fun. It's already pretty fun, but it'll be really fun. So the sun has set on our Lagana making and risen again, as has our dough. We're about to take it out of the oven, and it's going to cool over here on these cooling racks. Get a shot of our lovely cooling racks, Ed. So as that cools, we're going to finish setting up our spread, but if you come with me right now to the oven, you will get the first shot of our Lagana. We've made 3 different types. I made one traditional, I made one more like focaccia and added rosemary and olive, and then the third one I actually went totally off of the beaten track, and I actually put it in a loaf pan to see if maybe it would get thicker like a traditional focaccia. So let's go check it out. Oh, perfect timing. There's the buzzer. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, it got much fatter than I thought it would. Alive, that's hot. So parts of it definitely look crispier than I imagined they were supposed to, but it looks like mostly it's the parchment paper that started to burn because I have it kind of rolled up here on the sides. Now, we'll just put this here for a second. I'm going to turn it for your shot so everyone thinks I'm a better bread maker than I am. Not only was it my first time making Lagana, it's my first time making bread. So this is the one that I tried to do like more like a traditional focaccia. And then here is our focaccia style flat bread.